All right, back with another skills demo. I've been posting a lot of videos, not something I've been doing very much of in the past, and so with it comes a bit of work that honestly was somewhat new to me. So I built some skills to help me generate some of the content for my social media. I have it do an initial draft of LinkedIn. I promise I still write these by hand. It's not AI slop, but I do have a set of links that I want to put into every post, as well as sort of a format I like to have for my comments and the like. You can see here, so I'm putting this at the bottom of every post, and I don't want to type that every time. I also, YouTube descriptions are also interesting. I've learned that you have to actually mark the timestamps on your YouTube subscriptions, and so that is something I also wasn't aware of, and is kind of difficult and painstaking. And then clever titles, obviously there's a bit of tracking there that needs to be done, and so instead of me doing that by hand every time, I've created a couple of skills. Now, in order for these skills to work, you have to have a transcript. Fortunately, Clipchamp will generate a transcript for you. You can upload one if you have one, but if I didn't have one here, there's a generate button. I've already run it, so we don't have to watch, but I click that button, it'll generate the whole thing. The skills that I've created, I wanted to show this actually. So I have a YouTube description skill, generates the description and suggests a few names, which I have to actually pick from. I have that LinkedIn post skill, which is actually trained on some of my previous posts. So that one I gave several to that one I used Claude for. I had Claude look at a bunch of the posts that I had done in the past and try to understand my tone and voice and my format, pick that apart, had it add those links at the bottom. And then Generate Socials is the interesting one. This is where I'm actually chaining these together. So Generate Socials is a very simple skill that just looks for a certain set of keywords, and then it will run the LinkedIn post, it will run the YouTube description and title, it will ask me clarifying questions, and then it will insert it into these columns here. And so now I can just select a file and I can say generate socials for this. It's going to kick off that generate social skill, which will leverage those additional two skills under the hood to come up with a LinkedIn draft, create an entire YouTube description for me. And then what I also, you'll see it will ask me to pick which one of my favorite titles I want to do, and then it will fill it in. So let me let that run and we'll see what it comes up with. All right, it's back. It has come up with that information, suggested 3 different names, and let's go with number 1. All right, it's back. They've saved onto this item. We can go ahead and actually pull open the details, and we can see the YouTube skill is that perfect example. So came up with a description, and then here it actually picked apart from the actual transcript the different major events from this video, and I can copy and paste this directly into YouTube and put it to use. So just another example of skills helping me with my flow on publishing.